Hello, my beautiful rebels. Hi, Gemini. How are you? Welcome back to my channels, baby. And this is your forecast for the 17th through the 24th of December. And I am hoping that so far your holiday season is going good. I know this is a busy week for a lot of people. Um, it's hard to believe how fast it's just going. So I'm going to go ahead and pull you guys an oracle card. Author, you have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. And I feel like this is something that a lot of Geminis have a gift for this. A lot of Geminis know how to communicate things to people in certain types of ways. And I feel like you are more than any other sign just someone who is just so gifted with words, okay? So gifted with words. Let me tell you. I love me some Geminis. When I was born, Gemini, my Venus is in Gemini, and it's just in that house. It's in that house. It's in my 11th house, actually. But yeah, I'm about that life. Alright. Well, let me see what you got. I have nettle, boundaries, and caution. So make sure you guys are laying down your boundaries for people. Make sure that you feel all right with the boundaries that you already have set with certain people. I also have lucid dream, awareness, and opportunities. I feel like some of you could be lucid dreamers. Some of you could be people who astral project, because I feel like a lot of Geminis are very gifted. And that since they're so gifted at communication, that the divine communicates with them in a very different way. Um, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead. I'm using fortune telling cards um, to see what is going to be your theme for the week. Okay, Gemini, let's get cracking. Let's see what is going to be your main theme this week. Let's see your main message. Something you're going to want maybe some insight on. Okay. Thief. Some of you could be dealing with people who are taking things from you. You could be dealing with a thief. You could be a thief, but I think this is more so pertaining for you dealing with thieves. Um, yeah. So we're going to pull some supporting cards for that, okay? So that we can get real all up in the mix. Yeah, so who is the thief that Gemini is dealing with? Okay, so I have the Hermit card. I feel like some of you could be dealing with a Virgo who you feel like is just a taker. Or this could even be like a friend who just kind of always like juices off of you. We call it juicing where I'm from. Where you have the friend who never has the money, who you always have to pay for. You have to pay for their drinks. You have to pay for their dinner. You have to pay their way because they're juicers. This could pertain to that. I feel like this could also pertain to feeling like you have to pay a lot of money for school, because I feel like a lot of you are so smart and you're in school, or maybe you're paying a mentor and maybe you're not getting your money's worth. So I feel like you guys could be feeling like you're dealing with these in that way. But for sure, this is just you feeling like somebody taken from you. And that's the different people I get from that card. Okay? All right. Can I get another card for the thief? So why is the Hermit here? Okay. Okay. I have the Strength, the Ten of Swords, and the Devil. I feel like this could be a bad marriage that's making you guys just feel like you are beyond done. This could be a bad job or a boss that you feel like does not pay you well for some of you. And I feel like for a lot of you, you could be trying to just find the strength to get through this. All right, but whoever you are out there, I feel like a lot of you are feeling like oppressed, like a feeling of hopelessness, and you guys got to hang on, babies. All right, so that is all about that thief card. Okay, so let's get into the reading. So let's see what's going on with you. What is Gemini's present energy? So you are the Nine of Cups. I feel like you have everything that you've ever wished for, almost. And I feel like you guys are in kind of a good place emotionally, within yourselves. But I feel like for some of you, you're just dealing with a bad energy that you're also dealing with, okay? Yeah, like I said, this could just be feeling like paying for school is taking everything you got. Like it's breaking your back. Like it makes you feel a sense of bondage because in a way it kind of is. Let me get another one. So that's your present energy is still Nine of Cups, which is good. Okay, it's good to have that energy. What is Gemini's future energy? I feel like a lot of you, I have the Magician and the Nine of Wands. I feel like a lot of you are feeling like you understand that you are manifesting the life that you want. You understand you use your mind to get the things that you want and you think them to draw them to you. But I feel like a lot of you are still going to be feeling wounded and hurt. But I don't feel like it's like massive wounded and hurt. This could just be feeling wounded from having to deal with all this. Okay? Having to deal with, maybe you are feeling like school is taking everything you got, and you could be feeling kind of threadbare about it, but I feel like you still are a strong person. That's why the Strength came here with the Swords and the Devil. Like you can't be shook. You can't. And this is really solidifying that you can't be shook in that way. Like, every dog has its day. Everything has a purpose, and everything happens in its own time. And I feel like this is concepts that a Gemini can completely and utterly grasp better than anybody else. Okay. All right. So future energy is good. I mean, you're still standing your ground. You're staying loyal to your cause, but you know that you can develop or create what you want. Okay. Okay. So what's the challenge here? What is going to be Gemini's challenge? It could be money. Again, I feel like you're feeling like somebody's taking you. Okay. So money is going to be the challenge this week. You're trying to make things happen. You could be just trying to pay for the holiday, trying to pay for school, trying to pay your rent. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you guys are really busy, and you're always the people who have multiple jobs, and then your mind races so hard, and it's so crazy that you probably still have it in you to write that book that you need to write. Yeah, but you still got to write it, honey. You still got to write it because you got something to say that people want to hear. Okay? So that's your current energy, your future energy. This is the challenge. What's the advice for Gemini? So you got to make that sacrifice. Because in the end, you'll feel better knowing that you did, or you at least tried. You know what I mean? So you don't end up feeling the FOMO. So nobody wants to feel the FOMO, okay? Okay. So why is the Nine of Cups here as their current energy balance? You know everything you need to be happy. It's like you have all of the necessary ingredients for your happiness, and you know what they are. You know the measure of them, like a quarter cup of time alone, a third cup of boo time, and then that other quarter I want to make out. Like, like I know exactly what I need. 2/3 of reading, stimulating your mind. But yeah, you know the ingredients to your own happiness. And that's why you're in the Nine of Cups energy. You know how to feel, you know what you need to make yourself feel emotionally fulfilled. Okay. I love that. I love it. So why is the Nine of Wands here in the future energy with the Magician? Oh, okay. Okay, now this is really making the Five of Wands and the Six of Wands. And I feel like you guys are are probably going to be feeling wounded, or you're going to be feeling kind of tired after all that law of attraction manifestation, or just thinking, trying to think those positive thoughts. You could start to feel kind of wore down, but I feel like you're going to be feeling that because you might be having disagreements with people who recognize you, or who don't like the fact that you get recognized and awarded, or that you have accolades, that you are collecting things. I feel like you might actually be an author already, and maybe you already have books that, or a book that you have written that has been successful and you got recognized for it. I feel like a lot of people want to challenge your opinion. A lot of people might not share that same point of view, and you might have to deal with the backlash of that. Okay. Okay. Whatever you do, make sure you keep your eyes out there on the horizon. Make sure you keep your eyes on your prize. Try not to lose sight of what it is that you really want, okay? Okay. All right, Gemini. So this is your week. It's going to be a good one. There's a lot going on. You got a lot of different feelings happening. Maybe you're dealing with someone who's taking things from you, or maybe you just feel like the institution of school is robbing people blind. But I mean, if you want the paper, to have recognition for what you study, I mean, it's the hustle. I mean, colleges are and universities are, they have the best hustles in the world, right? Because they keep making these impossible standards of education in order to be recognized for something that you probably already know, that you already have experience in, okay? But I think you are going to, it's going to pay off for you anyway. I feel like you see a means to an end with this, whatever this situation is. And overall, for a week, it's really good. You might feel like you have to make sacrifices money wise, um but I feel like you're still going to come out on top, okay? And for some of you, I feel like the sacrifices that you make may be for, like, I feel like some of you have teenagers, because the pages are often young teenagers, or even kids. You guys could be putting kids in college, and I feel like that could be what that stress is too, okay? I meant to say that. But overall, I feel like you're going to be glad you did it either way. But yeah. Looks good, Jim. Looks good, Geminis. I'll see you guys next week. I love you guys. You know this. Bye.